Hello, students. Today we are going to do MCQ based questions on flow of control. And in flow of control, it's basically from Python revision 2, which is for class 11 and topics from class 11. And basically, it's taking topics of the looping and different kind of conditional statements and fundamental of Python programming. So here is the first question is this one. Which one is not the feature of Python programming language? Now we look at one of each one. The first one is it is expressive language. Yes, it is expressive language. Second is platform independent. Yes, platform independent means it can run on different environments, different OS. It can work and is it is a compiled language. Now here we have a point of conflict, but before you uh, come to conclusion, you must see all the options. So the fourth is free and open source, and all of us know it's free and open source. So we know that Python is a interpreted language, so it is the compiled language is an incorrect one. So let's submit the answer. So this is correct. Now, question number two, is Python case sensitive when dealing with identifiers? Uh, yes, no, machine dependent, and none of the mentioned. Yes, we know Python is case sensitive. The two variables with you can have two variable with same names, but the cases can be different. Okay, so here we can say Python is case sensitive. So this is true. So this is the answer. Next, which one of the following is an invalid variable? Now, before we come to the answer part here, see, there are few things which cannot be considered for variable naming. One is the keywords. You cannot use keywords for variable naming. And the only character which is considered for variable naming is underscore, and rest can be alphabets and numbers, digits. And also one that you in this one which you can see is that the one which is starting with a digit. So you cannot start a variable with a digit, so that will also make it invalid one. So this is invalid one, so that is the correct one. Now we are coming to the next one. Now here we have to find which one is the uh, valid variable. So the options are option break, my name, my dot file, and while. Now, which one is the uh, valid one? Now, look at the one by one break. Now, break is not a valid because it's a keyword. My name is not a valid one because it has a space. And then we come to my dot file. Now, their dot is a not a valid symbol which can be used. The only valid symbol we have discussed is the underscore. And while it looks to be very looks to be like invalid one, but it's not a one. It's a valid variable. Why? Because valid our keyword while is in small case. Okay, in lower case. So we can say D is the safe one. So we can do this one. Now we are coming to this one. What will be the output of the following code? Now, Python is one of the language where you can do here, the assignment can be done in this way, which is not possible in other languages. When you are doing this kind of assignment, basically you are setting the value of x to 2 and y to 6. Now, what comes here is x, y, and y, x plus 2. So it can do this kind of parallel assignment. Now, here the value of x, you can see the value of y is here 6. Okay. So here the value of x, it means 6. And then the value of y is x plus 2. Okay. So x plus 2 means the value of x is 2, 2 plus 2 is 4. So we can see the value of here x, which is x has taken the value of, so we are printing x and y. Okay. So we can see the value of x, which is taken the value of 6, which is y, and y has taken the value of 4. So we can say 6 and 4. So let's see, 6 and 4 is the correct answer. Uh, yes, this is the correct answer. Uh, okay. So next one is predict the output of the following. Now, in this case, you can see this is x, comma y, 7 and 2. And let's see, before we come to this answer, I give you the idea what will be the answer for this one. So we can see it here. Uh, this is x is 7 and y is 2. So in this case, what you can see it here, x is the x plus 1. So x plus 1, that means x is 7. So it is x is taken a value of 8, and then y is taking the value of y plus 3, that is 2 plus 3, that is 5. And then again, you see you are assigning the value of x. Okay, now x is like, again, you can understand. So first, it is like in an order of x equal to x plus 1, y is equal to y plus 3, and x equal to x plus 10. So in this order, if you see, so x will now take a value of which is x. Now we have already the value of x, which is now earlier 8. Okay, now here the value of x, which was considered as 7. Now this is a kind of a parallel assignment. So what happened in case of Python, it is pointing to the memory location where the value x is there. So it's a separate location. Now, if you are doing it here, x plus 10, so x at the same time, x, it was earlier, initially at this time, it was pointing to 7. So 7 plus 10 will be 17. So this kind of a parallel assignment, which is possible. So it is taking, so first from here, all the different values are computed. Now, this is bit like why the value is becoming 8, and then it should be like 18. But why 17? Because here what happened, first the values are given here. Okay, so the values are computed for this one. So each one, the value you have got it. So the moment you give a value to the variable, it's just point to the separate memory location. So the location where 17 is there, x will point. So the result will be here. You can see your x is 17, and you can see the y is 5. If we can see, yes, 17 and 5. So the answer is 17 and 5, which is B. Okay. Next one is predict the output of predict this output. So here also we will follow the same like understanding which we have done it. Here x is 40, y is 40 plus 1. So here we have got 41. So at this line we know x is 40, y is 41. So when we are doing x is 20, so again, as you know, it's pointing to that memory location where x is 20, and y will be now x plus y. Now here we have to understand that x value 40 it will take, and y value is 41. So 40 and 41 will be 81, and here 20. So 20 and 81 will be the correct answer. So let's see and check whether this is the correct answer. Yes, this is the correct answer. Now, which one of this is a float division? Float division, you know, it brings whatever the result it comes. In float division, the result will be the nearest smallest integer, which is there. So in this case, you know, this is the one which is used for the float division. Okay, so 3.4 will be 3, and even 3.9 is also 3. So that is for float division. Okay, next one is what is the data type of the variable x? Now, you know, input enter number. So it looks like a number, but by this time, you know that x you need to typecast using int. So by default, it is a string. Now we come to the next one, 12 by 3. Now identify the data type of x. Now here in other programming languages like C, C++, and Java, where integer divided by integer is an integer, but it's not the case here. 12.3 will be 4.0, so which is a float number, and that is how Python is different. Now we are coming to the next one. What will be the output of the following code? Let me show you. though it's nothing very difficult to see what will be the answer. So if you see the first one, which is a 14 floor division 4. So you know the 14, if you divide it, so it's coming 3.5 something. So floor division give you 3. 14 mod 4 will give you remainder, so it will be the 12. So 2 will be the remainder, and finally 14 by 4, so it will be 3.5. So 3 to 3.5. So 3 to 3.5. So this is the correct answer. So let's move to the next one. This is now we have to predict the output of the following. Now here you can see 11 plus 3, which is numeric operation, so it will be 14. And here, because of this string, it is 11 plus 3, so this output will be 11 plus 3 will be now 113, because string, it will take the concatenation of operation, joining of string, not the addition. Okay, so D will be the correct answer for this one. So this is the correct answer. Now we come to the order of precedence. So parentheses or the brackets are always the first one. So we can clearly see E and D are the possibilities. Obviously, second is the exponential. So 2, 2, this is okay. Multiplication, yes, can be considered okay, because the multiplication division. So then division, and here we can see is not division, subtraction. So A is the most suitable answer for this one. Okay. So this is the answer for this one. Now we are coming to this one. What is the output of this one? Now you must have understood that 1 to the power 3. So this here, by the rule of associativity, here it goes from right to left, not left to right. So it will be, and first we are going to do the, and to be very careful, if you see there's one multiplication, one is exponential. So 1 to the power 3 is 1 only. And then 1 multiplied by 3 is 3. So in this case, so now this is the one I too considered a bit not seriously, because there are questions in which they generally give this kind of exponent again there, but this time it is not given. So it is 3 to the power 1. So the answer should be 3. Okay, so this is correct. Now, which one of the following is not a complex number? So those students who are doing math, they know the complex number in normally is with the iota, but in Python it's not I, it's j, which is given. So uh, this is not, though it's in Python is slightly different from other, not following the same what is there in your maths book. So this is not a complex number. Okay, now we move to the order of execution in the form of top to bottom. Now, if you are going one after another, so you're not doing any selection, you're not doing any branching, obviously you're not doing repetition, so it is the sequence which you are doing. So next one is, which of the following statement will make a selection construct? So though very simple here also, for and while is for looping or repetition, and continue will just skip a part of this code of a loop and move to the control to the starting where the test condition is there. So if elif is the one which is going to give you the, which actually used for selection. Okay, the next is, what values are generated when function range 60 minus 2. Now, this one we see, just for your understanding purpose, I just tell you, we have a range function, and in this range function, we have a start value, then we have an end value, and then we have a step value. And in this particular one, what is given is 60 minus 2. Okay, so we have given 6, 0, and minus 2. So you can see, and always remember, it starts with the first value, which is 6. 6 minus 2 will be 4, and 4 minus 2 will be 2. So this till this thing. Now 2 minus 2 is 0, and always remember the end value is excluded. So the result will be 6, 4, and 2. So 6, 4, and 2. Yes, this is the one is there. So this is the correct answer. Okay. Now we are coming to this one. Which of the following statement will terminate the enclosing loop and proceed to the statement following the loop? Okay, so if you have to terminate, we have no other option than break. Okay, pass, continue, go to is even not there, I think, and pass is just doesn't just skip the statement. It doesn't do perform anything, so it's a break. Okay, now function range 3 will yield an iterable sequence like, yes, again 3, and you, in case if the, as we have said, if it's not given, the default value is 0. So it's starting from 0, 1, and 2, and the default step is, remember, it's 1. So you will be getting, in this case, 0, 1, 2. Okay, so you can say this is the one. All right, so next is what will be the function range 10, 5, 2 will produce an iterable sequence like. Okay, so you have to see this one a little with caution. Now here what you can see is that what it is given is here 10, 5, and 2. So after 10, the next number will be 12. And after this, you are going to get the 14 like this. So as for the range function, we do not know how internally work, but the requirement is there in case of the step. It should increase, but it is not at all increasing. Okay, so none of this is going to happen on its own. Okay, so the correct option seems to be A. Means as there is no number will be generated by this, so it is going to return a empty list. Okay. Next is the consider the below loop for I in range 10, 5 minus 3 and print I. Now, before we come to this answer part, let's see what is this is saying. So first thing you have to understand of this range function. So range is saying 10, 5, minus 3. So this means 10 is there, minus 3 will be 7, and 7 minus 3 is 4. So it will not go to 4, so only 10 and 7. So only twice. Okay, so if it print I means 1, 10 and 7, this should print. But the question is not asking about what is to be printed. Oh, this option 1 is not, D is not there. So the option should be here. B, okay, so how many types? Only twice it can work. Okay, that is correct. Now, this one, predict the output of the following code. Now, X is 4, Y is 2. For I in range, X minus Y into 4, hello. Now, in this case, first thing what you see is that X is 4 and Y is 2 into 4. So 2 into 4, if you are going to do, is that yes, so you're getting is this is you're getting is 4. Sorry, this is 4 and this is 2 into 4, which is 8. Okay, so what we are getting it here. So let's see a little check what is exactly happening here. So we are getting some value of this. So the only thing we have to understand is the expression. So here it is 4 and this is 2 multiplied by 4. So 2 multiplied by 4. So this range, if we see, is here. So it is 4 minus 8. So what we are getting is the range is minus 8. Okay, minus 4. Sorry, minus 4. Okay, minus 4. Now range is minus 4. So this will be, see, start is 0. This is considered to be the end value. If remember this, if the value is not given, start value is given as considered to be 0. It starts from 0, then minus 4, and step is 1. Now, if I keep on adding in the step 0, if I add 1, it will be 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm never going to reach to minus 4. So this is like a scenario which we have already discussed earlier. So here also there, if let's see, so no output is looking to be the most like possible answer. So let's see, we go for the no output. So let's see, yes, it's not output. Now this one, you see, predict the output of this one. Now for I in range 20, 30, and 2. Now it is, now if before you see, there is no harm in doing some rough up, okay? We have to see the instructions, what instructions will come. But you see here first the range function. What is the range function doing? 20, 30, and 2. So you can see here possibility is there. So 20 is there, then 22 is there, then 24 is there, then 26 is there, then 28 and 30 won't be there. Now it is divisible by 6. So I mod 6, that means 20 is not there, 22, 24. And you can see it's a break is there. So it will print I only value of 20 and 22. So 20 and 22 is the C. So this is the correct answer. Okay, now the next one is this one, which is range 20, 30, and 2. And now if we, all right, almost the same one, but here now it's a 4 is given. Okay, and what else is there? I mod 4, 0, and break this thing. So now you see the first number itself is divisible by 4. So remainder will be 0, it's break. So in that case, this print I won't, will also not print. So 20, will the 20 will work for 20 because the break is here. So it will not able to reach here. So 20 is also not possible. So I think the only possibility is the D. So let's give a try. Yeah, this is the correct one. Now we are coming to this one, which is the correct option for 26. So let's do some work. Okay, on this, we do the dry run of this one and see which one is the correct one answer for this. Okay. So we have a condition here, x less than 30, y less than 15. So here, initially x is 27, y is 9. So it's both conditions are satisfied. So x equal to x plus 1. So x value is becoming 28 and y is becoming 10. Now both are satisfying. X is printing x 28, 10. Okay, we can see. Next time it is one more value, which is 29, and y is 11, which is also true. Then next time it is x is 30, it is inside the loop, and y is this time 12, which is also possible. And but now when it is going up here, this time it is not going. So 31 is not going to be printed. So we can say 28, 10, 29, 11, and 30, 12. So which one? So this is this is the one. So this is the correct answer for this one. So the output is this one for this one, C. So this is the correct answer. All right, you can see this is the one. Now 27. So here now, okay, now how to deal with this one? Now, whenever the nested loop is there, okay, let's see what we are going to do is here. So here you can see for I in range 5, for J in range 5, and see it's a 5 is excluded. So upper one is also 5 times and lower inner loop is also 5 times. So it is going to add the value of X to S for every value of I. So I is how many times it is there. And remember it is adding the value of X, not IJ. So we can safely say it's a 5 times and it's 5. So 25 times we are adding the value of 10. Okay, so 10 if added 25 times, it will be coming 250. And but here the initially it is S is equal to S plus X. That means initially it is not taking the 0 value but 1. So it is 1. So 50 plus 1. So this is 251. So this, I hope you have understood. See, this is running 5 times. So every time it is, for every value of I, it is adding 10. So there are 5 times. So 25 times 10 is added. So 250 is plus 1, which is the initial value. So 251 should be the correct answer. All right. So this is also correct. Okay. Now we are coming to the 28. Now 28, let's see, here also we'll do a little bit. It's always safe to just do a little bit of dry run so that you can be sure that what you're doing is there. Sometimes we mentally skip a step and we get the wrong answer. So let's see, I0, I value is 9, right? Okay. I value is less than 9. Okay, that's so I mod. So the very first step when I value is 0 and this condition, I mod 4. So remember, any time if it is 0 or less than the value of 4, that itself is the mod. So in this case, it is 0, so 0 will be there. So sum will be now sum plus I, so it is equal to 0. Now the next time I value is 2. So I mod 4, oh sorry, this is mod 4 is like this one is equal to this time the value will be 2. So sum this time will be equal to 2. Then I will be added by this 2 more. So it will be 4. So it is I mod this time 4. So this time 4. Okay, so we have got it 4 here, 4 mod. It is also this time this value is getting yeah, something is going for only we are adding when it is the value is it is divisible. So first case, so here we will not divide anything, so sum will remain 0. I was just thinking what happened here. It is 2 is there, so we cannot this condition is not satisfied. Now it's satisfied here. So sum is equal to 4, and the next time I equal to 6, it will not happen anything. Then I is equal to the value will be 8, and for 8 it will be sum will be equal to 4 plus 8, which is 12, and then I is equal to 10, and at that time this condition will become false and it will come out here, and so sum will be 12. Okay. So you have to be careful, like here this is the condition, and if this condition is true only, then only the sum is you are adding I, the value of I, so it should be 12. So here we have done our question number 28. Now we come to the question number 29. Okay, so let's see what will be the output of the following Python code: x equal to abcd while I in x. Print I, and now the only issue is here I cannot see any existence of I for which I can say, because this is not the I in this one, a variable. It's a variable, it's not a constant string. So I don't think it should give a name error, so it will be the answer D. Okay. Now we come to our last question is this: what will be the output of the Python code of this one here? A, B, C, D, A. Now while loop looks for a true condition. So A in X. So A in X, yeah, it's I. This I is A. So A in X, it is true. Print I, that means printing A. But the only problem here is that there, when it goes back again to this test condition, this condition will never become false because there is no update, there is no change in the this status of this condition. Because A is always there in A, B, C, D, A. In that case, it will keep on printing this E. So this will be the answer for this one. Yeah. So students, here we have come to the end of this flow of control. Uh, I've tried to give you all types of questions which may come in the exam. Okay. So if you revise it properly and you go through the answer and the reasoning why the answer, if similar type of questions come, you will not face any problem. And very soon I will be adding more videos on similar topics. Okay, the topics which are important from exams point of view in this format, so that you can do the preparation. So you will keep on getting information. So do subscribe this channel, share with your friends so that they can also know about it. And we want each one of you should score full marks in the coming exams. So best wishes and good luck to all of you. And thank you.